everybody, I'm back. Do this problem. All right, we're given a differential equation. We're given an initial starting point again. I told you, these exponent rules are going to come up, okay? If you're subtracting, you're dividing. If you're adding, you're multiplying. All right, so first things first, I'm going to rewrite this as dy over dx. Remember, if we're subtracting exponents, that's e to the x over e to the y. Okay? That's good old-fashioned mathematics. Separation of variables, what do I got to do then? Cross multiply, get rid of them. Right, so you get e to the y, dy equals e to the x, dx. All right? This one works out nicer than our warm-up. Wow. This one works out really nice, actually. Now, so that's 1 point. Next point, what do you do to get rid of these? Integrate, right? So what's the antiderivative of e to the y? E to the y. What's the antiderivative of e to the x? Plus c. That's 2 points. I actually spent a lot of time last night making these so they worked out well, okay? So, another point, I gotta get y by itself, right? How do you get rid of e's? You watch a lot of Ellen. So you get y equals ln of e to the x plus c. Right now you're rolling with 3 out of 5. That's almost a 3 on the AP test. Well, if it's a multiple choice, you won't get that point though. Now what do I do with this initial value?
Plug in points.
You just plug it in, right? My y is 1.551444714
I just use arrows.
equals natural log of e to the 1 plus c. Really common thing they actually do is they'll make x 0 whenever you deal with exponentials. Do you know why?
Because then it equals.
Anything to 0 is 1. It's a lot easier to come up with your equation that works. Now I need to get rid of natural log, right? How do you get rid of natural log now? This is opposite. You take as a power. All right, but you take each as a power of e. Because to get rid of e, you take natural log. So to get rid of natural log, you take both as a power of e. Okay, I actually did this problem. So you get e to the 1 point whatever, you get 4.7. I can just hold this. There's guitar tabs on the back. I used my old ones. 1, 8, 2, 8, 1, 8. Hey, piece of advice for youths. When you're doing this, just leave your answers in your calculator.
Is that what you used to
E to that equals that. But if you have to write it down and save it, remember, at least 6 decimal points. Okay? For this one, if you use less than 6, you don't get the answer that I'm looking for. So you get that. These cancel. You get e to the first plus c. So I'm going to subtract e from both sides. E to the first. And you get 2 equals c.
Oh, plus some form of strange magic.
So e to the first, that minus e to the first is 2.
Yep.
Nice.
I told you have to use a lot of decimals. This was a finely crafted problem. Extra credit.
Yourself.
Yeah, to myself. I'm on 5.0. All right, so that's my c. So my actual answer, I go back to this equation, and I plug in my c. My final answer is y equals natural log of e to the x plus 2.
How would you feel if literally